This fanfiction is only for entertainment purposes, so please don't take it seriously and don't be offended. It's just a story made out of imagination, so it doesn't define any character in real life. I hope you'll enjoy the story and leave positive comments without hating the author and character. I don't own any pictures, but the storylines are completely mine. I will do voiceover, so you can mute it if you want. Hope you will like the video.
Taehyung needs some help, John. You flinched hearing his sudden voice. Standing on a stool, you were trying to take a book from shelf for a long time now, unaware of the fact that from the start, your Mafia rival, Kim Taehyung, was staring at your waist as you are wearing a sari, and due to it, he get a very clear view of your waist. When he suddenly spoke, you lose your balance. You were to fall, but he holds you firmly in air, his hand on your waist, while your hand was on his shoulder for support. He smirked while intensely looking at your waist. "YN, take your hands off me," you say in anger, and he put you down gently with a small smirk, knowing what's going to happen now. You pushed him back, making him stumbled and landed on the couch. You put your foot on his chest and say, while taking a knife from the table and pointing it at him, "YN, don't you even dare to touch me again." You say in anger as he just kept looking at you sharply, while his hand hold your foot and bring it closer to his mouth. "Taehyung, but if I didn't touch you, then how will I save you from falling, John?" he say without breaking the eye contact as his warm breath hit your foot. "YN, if I need you to be saved, then I will choose to fall instead. You know what, from today onwards, I love falling, so don't do that again." "Taehyung, if you love falling so much, then why don't you fall on me? Even better if you fall for me," he say with a smirk as his lips trace the sole of your foot, making a shiver ran down your spines. You try to move that knife towards his face, but he grabbed your hand and instead pull you on him. That knife fall on ground as you sat down on his lap in utter shock, while his hand wrapped around your bare waist in victory. His lips traced your neckline as he say with a smirk, "Taehyung, John, you know I love my face so much, so you can give me scar anywhere but not there. You can even scratch my back with those deadly nails. I swear I won't say anything." You hit his stomach with your elbow, only for him to groan in excitement. You both heard your respective parents' voice calling both of you down, so he left you and you stood up from his lap. You left from there after giving him one deadly glare. "Taehyung, careful, John. Wearing that sari around me is like waving red in front of a bull. That cinched waist of yours is begging to be held by the wrong man again when you move like that," Taehyung say with a smirk, but you just left without saying anything, knowing his old tricks of getting your attention very much. Then he mumbled to himself while his cheeks turned red. Taehyung mumbled, "That sari, the way it hugs your waist, it's a punishment, John, for both of us, but mostly for the men I'll have to kill for looking."
Mr. Choi, we both have decided to finally end this rivalry. Your dad say while everyone was busy eating food and you were busy glaring at Taehyung, who's sitting beside you, making it difficult for you to eat. Your mother and his mother smiled brightly at this because they are best friends and wanted this rivalry to end from a very long time. Mr. Kim, and we want this new friendship to be start with a strong bond or relationship which no one can broke. Mr. Choi, that's why we decided to fix your marriage with Taehyung. Your dad say looking at you, caughting you completely off guard. Y/N, what the? Taehyung, oh, I love it. The idea is great. So when are we getting married? Taehyung exclaimed, cutting you off guard, making you glare at him while raising your voice. Y/N, this marriage can't happen. Taehyung, why? Taehyung asked simply while looking at you with a small smirk. You look around only to realize everyone was looking at you. You don't have any problem with his parents as you know how sweet they are, but him. You are not sure about him. Y/N, well, I don't know how to cook. Taehyung, good, because I am not looking for a chef. I have world's best chef working in my kitchen. For now I am looking for a wife and you are the perfect option. Y/N, gritted her teeth, I talk too much. Taehyung, I am a good listener. You scoffed hearing his words as everyone knew how much a good listener he is. Y/N, I shop a lot. Taehyung, John, did you just forgot that? Who are you talking with? Come on, it's Kim. Taehyung. Money is never a problem for me. Taehyung say smirking while his hand kept drawing various pattern on your lower back, making it difficult for you to speak and think each and every time. Y/N, I am a wild cat and no one can control me. Taehyung, I loved wild untamed cat. They are my favorite just like you, John. He reply while shrugging his shoulders as his piercing eye stays at you. Y/N, I love to bite a lot too, and if you don't shut up then I will bite you. You say, but your eyes widened immediately as you realized why you just say. His smirk widened as he pulled your chair closer to his. Taehyung, can I get a demo, please? He say, making your ear red Ned while his mother clear her throat to get everyone's attention. Mrs. Kim, let's just fix this marriage. They both are a great pair. She say, and everyone nodded except you. You just stood up and excused yourself while he kept looking at your leaving figure. Taehyung, hey. Looks like my John get shy. Mr. Kim, nothing is like that. Taehyung, but I would love to keep it that way. He say while looking at his dad, then left for his work with a smirk, knowing exactly what's going on in your mind. Jack, you can't marry him. Jack, one of your team members say, gritting his teeth. No one have problem with you marrying Taehyung, and even if they have they don't dare say a word, but Jack isn't one of them. He have already planned everything to have you and your property, but now his plans seem to be failed, making him mad. Y/N, like I can say something about it. You reply while checking a file. You were wearing a top, jacket and jeans for now. Jack, come on, how couldn't you say something for it? It's your life choice. Don't be a scared cat now. He say, making you glared at him, and he immediately looked down, knowing your anger very well. Taehyung, she isn't a scared cat. She is my wild tigress who ruled on this untamed wild animal. He say while entering inside your private area, making you deadly glare at him because he's prohibited here. His man immediately hold Jack down. Seeing this, you were about to say something when he throws some photos on table, making your blood boil, as in those photos Jack was shaking hands and hugging your enemy after taking some cash from him. Jack shivered badly, realizing that now his plan seriously and completely backfired on him. Taehyung, just thought to give you our wedding gift before our wedding night, John. Y/N, took him to the torture camp now. You say to your man, ignoring Taehyung. After Jack was dragged away from there, you signaled everyone to left and they left except Taehyung. Y/N, what do you want in return for this information? Taehyung, you, John. He say, smirking as sat on the table across you. He rested his hand on couch near your thigh, and you know exactly what he meant. Y/N, me or my waist? You asked, smirking this time as you saw his eyes immediately diverted towards your waist. Your doubt about him giving too much attention to your waist was right. You hold his one hand and placed it on your waist, then say while holding that intense eye contact. Y/N, oops. Looks like I just got the famous Kim Taehyung weakness. My waist. Are you obsessed with your John waist, Mr. Mafia? You say in your deep and husky voice, making him gulp as your finger traced his Adam's apple, but you underestimate him here. He hold your hand and in a swift motion he pulled you on his lap while grabbing your waist tightly, then say while leaning towards your ear. Taehyung, you think I'm obsessed with your waist? No, John. I'm enslaved by it. I'd kill a man for just staring at you the way I do. Every night, I picture you lying beneath me, my hands wrapped around that sinful waist, holding you still while you beg, whether it's for more or for mercy, I don't care. He say intensely while licking your earlobe, making you shiver in his embrace. His words made you feel strange, weird. You can't define if this feeling is of excitement or of anger. You just feel good, and that's enough. Y/N, SOSO, you are my slave. Taehyung, if you want that then yes I am, John. He reply, making you turn your face and look at him. Y/N, then it's your master order, bark for me. You say, and your heartbeat fastened as he did bark, but while tickling your stomach, making you burst out in laughter. He knows that your waist is your weakest point too. So he lay you down on that table, and now he's hovering you, making your breath hitched. Taehyung, you know what drives me mad? That tiny shiver when I grip your waist. That 1 second where you lose yourself, that second belongs to me. Forever. He say as you shiver more in his intense grip. You feel heated just by him looking at you. Taehyung, I am going for a months-long mission, John. So this is the last time I am seeing you for today. Hope you misses me too, just like how I will crave for you every moment. He say while placing a gentle kiss on your cheek as he stood up from you. You two sat down on table, but a strange feeling settled down in you seeing him left without saying anything else. You didn't stop him. You can't. But you wish you will. Days passes by like this, and you didn't know when his words become your life. Now you are missing him and those teasing touches. He never left for any mission this long. He always come back in 1 or 2 days, that's why you never misses him, but this time. For the first time, you both were away for this long and you crave for him in the way you can't explain. Just maybe the fact that he really feels something for you is everything for you now. But you are still not ready to accept that you don't hate him. You stood in front of the mirror, wearing a deep red sari that showed off every curve of your body. Your blouse was tight, showing a hint of cleavage, and the sari hugged your waist perfectly. You face gloom as 1 month complete without seeing him or hearing his teasing words. Tonight you just got ready for him even after knowing that he's not gonna come. He didn't even contact you in this last 1 month. Not even for once. Suddenly you heard a door-locking voice and saw Taehyung standing just behind you with a smirk. You rolled your eyes knowing that it's just your imagination, as it wasn't the first time this is happening. Taehyung, are you inviting me to eat you, John? He say while wrapping his hands tightly around your waist. So tightly that it made you confuse whether you are safe or trapped. Taehyung, didn't I warn you to not wear sari? That too red? Are you telling this bull to have you right here, John? He say sniffing you, completely lost in you when you realized that it wasn't a dream but a reality. The realization makes you feel good yet angry. You pushed him away then say while looking at him. Y/N, is this how you treat your master? Not even a call for a whole month? Did you go on a mission or in black hole where you don't have any connection or something? You say angrily, making him chuckled lowly, being amused at how much it affect you. He tucked a strand of hair behind your ear while saying, Taehyung, do you think if I call you and hear your voice once then I can stay there to complete my mission? Come on, John, only I know how I spend this much time without you. I crave so much that I decided I won't go on any mission without you from now on. He say trying to come close while looking at your waist, but you hide it with your sari then say in an angry voice. Y/N, I am still angry on you. So as punishment you are not allowed to touch me or look at my waist from now on. Now leave. I am sleepy. You say while tying your hair in anger and was about to left when he say. Taehyung, I booked 2 tickets for us for tomorrow of a movie. Be ready, I will come to pick you up at 4 p.m. He say while you slammed the door on his face, making him chuckled again, knowing that you will be ready tomorrow. He picked your top from floor and hugged it, imagining that it's you. Taehyung, looks like I have to spend 1 more night imagining you in my arms, John. I wish I can hold the real you. He say while leaving from the window as you already closed the door. Y/N, it was the worst movie of my life. You say while looking at him angrily after coming out from the movie room. He just shrugged his shoulder. Y/N, oh yeah, how would you know? After all, you were busy digging a hole in my face by staring at me, right? He grinned hearing your words and extend his arm for you to hold. Y/N, don't be delusional. I don't want to hold your arm. Taehyung, you soon will. He say while signaling towards a direction and you immediately hold his arm while looking at him lovingly, making him chuckled. Ella, your college enemy, was coming towards you. She have a huge crush on Taehyung too, but Taehyung never even looked at her. Ella, long time no see, Taehyung. Remember it's me, Ella. She say while Taehyung looked at you as you were lovingly looking at him. Y/N, should we leave, love? Taehyung, as you say, John. You both left ignoring her completely while you give her one final mocking look. You pout seeing it's raining outside when something came into your mind and Taehyung followed you without thinking twice. While standing in that heavy rain, you grabbed his hand and pulled him closer. Y/N, I loved rain but you hate it. Isn't this a good enough reason to cancel the reason? Taehyung, even if you love someone else then too it wouldn't be the good enough reason for annulment. John, you are trapped with this monster for a lifetime. He say while his eyes stayed at you. His hand slowly wrapped around your waist when you wrapped your hand around his neck. Taehyung, is Ella behind me? He asked seeing your loving gaze but instead of replying to him you leaned in. Your lips touches his cheek making him close his eyes. Y/N, it's your fault for making me this crazy for yourself. Now take responsibility, Mr. Mafia. You say while pushing him away a little and taking some step back when he turned around but his eyes widened when he didn't saw Ella there. He looked back at you immediately only to find you smirking at him. Y/N, she was never there to begin with. You say while winking at him and giving him a flying kiss making him lose all his senses. His heartbeat fastened as he took a step towards you but you start running and he start running behind you. In just few seconds, he caught you and pulled you in his arms. He was holding you so tightly right now like he's wanna keep you there for a lifetime. Taehyung, I used to dream of touching you like this, of holding you without guilt, kissing you without restraint. Now that I can? I'll ruin you so sweetly, you'll crave the destruction. I'm going to love you the way monsters do. With obsession, with fire, with blood on my hands and your name on my lips, John. He say as his face snuggled in the crook of your neck and you know exactly what's coming next. So you just silently wrapped your arm around his neck with a smile. The end sparkling heart sparkles.